Hello, hello. Man, what a stupid color. I just realized... I just realized you can't see chat on the screen because you guys do like the same exact color as the background. Oh, and I made you tiny here? Good gravy. Well, you don't go in front of me. Hang on, let me scoot you around. Fiddly dee with your size. Man, you'll just never be visible. Well, whatever, I guess. Hello. Stream it. Well, Excalibur, if you paid attention ever when I spoke, you know that last time I mentioned, oh no, you were late, never mind. Last time I mentioned that I'd like to stream more. I want to do more streaming. So, here we are, on a Wednesday. I was literally in the middle of watching a Mario Sunshine vid when I got the alert that you were going live. Yeah, well, that's a funny video. You guys should all watch that once we're done here. As always, let me know. Let me know if the audio is good. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Is the music too loud? Is the music too quiet? I gotta let you guys know. Also, here's a miniature story. Is that fucking Vincent. Okay, yesterday... Vincent from, sorry, I got distracted by chat. Vincent, my cat. So, yesterday he was a real squiggly wiggly. Oh, he would not stop running around and being a little shit, and I was like, okay, well now it's time for us to stop. I need to work. And he was like, no, we need to play, and he was being just so much. And then, you know, I'm working, I'm trying to do work, and then I hear something, and I look beside me, and Vincent, so I collect dead flowers. Hello, welcome. I've got some dead roses, I've got some dead lilies, I'd like to get more. I like dead flowers. And I look over, and Vincent had snuck himself behind my PC to where I've got the dead lilies hanging, and a couple of their petals had fallen, and fun fact, lilies are quite poisonous. And I was like, Vincent fucking Valentine! So, don't worry, he did not get poisoned and die, but that was a highlight, at least a notable moment, from yesterday. So, there we go. That's the pre-tier list story of Twiins deals with her cat. But let's start ranking. Let's start ranking some things. We're gonna start, hello. We're gonna start with the not applicable section. We're just gonna get all those out of the way. And if you're new here and you don't know, so lilies are poisonous. Noted, they are. If you're new here, you should know that I don't like ladies and I don't like children. So we're gonna be putting the ladies and children into not applicable so that they're not something that we need to deal with moving forward. So and then we'll get into the real list for realsies. Just all the women and children. Isabel is a lady, so that counts. Okay. Just getting this cleaned up real quick. Lucina, there you are. This seems to be alphabetized. I'll be honest, I didn't make this tier list. I just co-opted one that already existed. And then I changed the name of the tier titles. Alright. Is that, oh, we got Rosalina, Chic, counts. Chic and Samus are both ladies. Young Toon Link is too little. And I'll put Villager is Villager a child? No, I think Villager isn't a child, because it's a representation of you. Young Link is, though. Okay, and then Zelda, and Samus, and Byleth, Min, which is great because I don't know jack shit about Min anyway. And then Pyrrha and Yellow Pyrrha. Great! Now we can get started for reals. Boo, fuck Sam. Incorrect, Messiah. What a bad take. You forgot Samus. No, I didn't. She is here and here. And she is here. Excalibur, you're behind. Open your eyes, man. It's Mithra and other Mithra. I don't know. I don't play Xenoblade. Nothing about Xenoblade appeals to me. I was looking in the wrong place. But yeah, there we go. There's all the ladies and children. I think if we spot one as we go forward, we'll throw them in there as well. But now we can get started for really realsies. And yeah, I don't know jack shit about. They would have gone into no anyway. Even if I like was into ladies, I don't know anything about them. They matter 0% to me. That was one of the least exciting Smash releases. Cause you know, they always have the really cool trailers, and it was like Pyra and the other one, and I was like, oh. Damn it. It wasn't the most disappointing, though. The most disappointing one was Steve, because I had convinced myself that it was gonna be a character from Undertale, and then it was not. And I was like, then what's even the point of living anymore? Alright, so yeah, let's get started. So first up we got Bowser. Let's see, Bowser. Is Bowser a perfect husband? I mean, he's pretty obsessed with Peach. That's kind of a problem. I'm surprisingly really good with Steve. I haven't gotten, like, any of the second wave DLC pass characters. None of them really kind of struck my fancy. I'd like to get Sephiroth, but I just don't play Smash enough to truly justify spending the money on it currently. So, whatever. Yeah, I think I agree. I'm gonna put Bowser in likable, or actually, I'm gonna put him in almost good enough. If he wasn't so obsessed with Peach, I think Bowser's swell. He is generally, despite being the bad guy, a relatively nice guy. Yeah, he knows how to take care of the kids, and he knows how to pamper you. Like, Peach is always treated well whenever he kidnaps her. So, but he's just too obsessed with a different lady, so almost good enough. But not quite perfect. This is a strong start, though. I really like playing as Bowser. I'm not good with him, though. Hello. Welcome, don't worry, you haven't missed anything. We've just put all the women and children in their tier. Captain Falcon is absolutely a perfect husband. Okay, I was talking to Allison the other day about this. Is that okay, if Nintendo were smart, they would just make a new Captain Falcon game and have him be just like a total cartoon. Like, big himbo energy. We love himbos these days. Everybody loves himbos. We all want it. We all want Falcon to just drive around and go, show me your moves, and smile and be a big dumb boy. He has no other character outside of that. So obviously he's perfect. Also, I think people have wanted a new F-Zero game for a while anyway. So I think it'd be cool. Have a crazy anime racing game. But if he's driving the whole time, he can't Falcon Punch. No, see, you make his Falcon Punch like, you know when you get the star in Mario Kart and you do like a special move? That's his special move. He Falcon Punches and he like gets rid of a bunch of cars in front of him. And also, like, shoots forward. You just gotta think outside the box. Chrom's tough. I really like Chrom. I'm 100% convinced the gun on his holster has been out of ammo for the last 4 years. He hasn't needed to use it, so he hasn't noticed. I forgot he had that. Just have him fight crime, then drive? That's true. It could be like Yakuza plus drive. He's married, technically? Well, not anymore. So I love Crom. Crom's hard just because, like, is he perfect or is he almost good enough? I was gonna do a playthrough where I romanced Crom. I think he's just such a bro. That's my problem. He's like a great guy. He's a good leader, like a really well-written character. He's hilarious. Fun. Did you know that there's a whole bit about how he eats oranges wrong? He eats them like an apple, with like peel and all. That's canon. That's real. How do you pass up that? But he's such a friend. So it's like, I'm gonna keep him in almost good enough. If he wasn't such a bro, like he's a wingman, he helps you get who you're looking for, and it's I appreciate that. But I'll be honest, he wandered. I'll put him above Bowser. He's the tippy top of almost good enough. I love how canonically a mess Crom is. Like, he wore 2 different shoes because he dressed himself. Yeah, like, that's just good energy. How do you can't pass that up. Cloud Strife. So, here's where I reveal myself as a fake weeb. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. I know some of Cloud. I'm just putting him in no so we can look at him up here. I know, like, I know of Cloud, of course, but of the Final Fantasy protagonists, he's not, like, really the one I'm the most well-versed with. And that's a big thing. Stereotype Gamer says she won't steal Cloud from Tifa and Aerith. And I do ship Cloud and Tifa an awful lot. I don't know anything about him, but I feel like he deserves better than likable, but not a husband. Is he likable? I mean, I like Zack, and he's just wannabe Zack. So, is he likable? I'm gonna just put him in no. I think Zack, if he was Zack, he would go higher. But since he's Cloud, I mean, I do like him, I think. I mean, or no, we'll put him in no for now, and we'll see where my heart goes forward from there. I think in the original he was cool. I wouldn't know. I really only know like fanon versions of Cloud. I've seen very little of canon Cloud. Like real no personality, so you can reflect your own personality onto him. Yeah, kinda. I'm gonna keep him here. He could get scooted up depending on how this goes. But Cloud will be a no. Corrin. Okay, Corrin fucking... So I don't mind all the Fire Emblem characters. They're fine. They play differently. Whatever. I like Fire Emblem. I don't mind that there are so many Fire Emblem characters. Corrin fucking... I hate Corrin. Like, from Fates, I think is my least favorite game that I've played. And Corrin is a big part of that. Corrin is stupid. Like, hello, welcome. Feel free to share your thoughts. But yeah, I don't like Corrin. Corrin is like... They're dumb. Like, the story bends over backwards to make them the center when it didn't really have to be. And then also, like, throughout the story, Corrin just makes so many decisions that I'm like, I don't like that decision. I wouldn't have chosen that. Like Robin, and we'll get to Robin later. Robin does a good job of playing as, you know, a blank slate, but also being like, actually like, hey wait, I've got a tactic, here's what we'll do, and then you play the strategy game, because that's what it is. And meanwhile, Corrin is just like, what if we go to the other kingdom and save the land? And it's like, so, I don't like Corrin much. What a shame, because they're voiced by Cam Clark, and I love Cam, but, no, they're gonna be a no. Corrin, more like, boring. As someone who's played all of Fates, yeah, I can't confirm it's bad. I don't even want to say it's necessarily bad. The gameplay is cool, and I like all the characters, but the story is like, I've played so much of Fates too, and it's like, my understanding is that most people don't care or don't like Corrin. I wouldn't know. Of the protagonists we've gotten recently, I do think Corrin tends to be lower on people's favorites lists. That's disappointing. Know nothing but Fire Emblem, and Half Water Dragon is a cool look, sucks that he sucks. I wouldn't say he sucks. It's just, what a downgrade from all the writing in Awakening. And then, it's just the weakest link, you know, that's the thing. You can absolutely still play Fire Emblem Fates and have a great time, but Corrin is a weak link amongst it. Not the weakest link, though. That would be Corrin's heinous child, Kana. Kana should not exist. I hate that kid, but that's besides the point. What story? Are you being facetious? Are you? There's actually quite a lot to the story in Fire Emblem Fates. I would describe it as overly complicated. It's like, oh, Corrin's from one family, but was raised by another family, and they're at war, and then also actually secretly Corrin isn't related to either of them, so it's okay that you can romance them, but you can still romance the girl who's like your cousin, but that was a secret you didn't know until later in the game. And then there's like a third villain, and your aunt is evil, and it's just like it's too much. I think Kana provides the one moment where people kind of like male Corrin when he flips out over Kana in trouble. Yeah, between the Corrins, I do like male Corrin better. Female Corrin is like, I don't know, weaker, and I think Kana plays a role in that. But, yeah. Corrins, no. Let's move on. We got Dark Pit, or Pit 2. Actually, how old is Pit and Dark Pit? Are they children? I'm gonna... We'll just pretend they're old enough, I guess. They're angels. They're probably like thousands of years old or something. Dark Pit is still gonna be no, though. Just evil Pit, boring design. I like playing as Dark Pit, but roughly 13 according to Google. Oh no. I've already got so many things in the not applicable section. Alright, we'll stick them down there, I guess. And we'll throw other Pit in there too. Normal Pit. There you are. There. Got the children. Got the children gone. Edgy Pit. Okay, so I included fucking Dark Samus and not normal Samus because this one's like a symbiote or something. It's like an alien. It's like alien biotech shit or something. So technically, I'm gonna describe it as not female enough. That being said, it's still going in no. I'm not interested. This is boring. This is a boring character. Boring everything. I as someone who hasn't played like the game that this is from, I don't care. Gender, question mark. Exactly. Diddy Kong is the first instance of that's a pet. The monkey is not a husband. That also, DK, that's a pet, not a husband. You don't marry the gorilla. The Mii Fighter, default Mii Fighter guy, too generic. Same with the sword one. They are boring. And of course, like, these are just the generic ones. You are intended to redesign them. But for the sake of it, this is what they look like, and this is where they're going. They are boring, and I don't care. If Dark Samus is questionably sentient alien, should it not go into that's a pet? No. Because aliens are different from pets. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But the alchemies can be whatever you want, though. Well, and then I could theoretically, they would go into perfect, because I could make all of my favorite husbandos. But for the argument of this, tier list, we're working with the default versions that they made. These could have been characters all their own, and they're boring. How would Matt from Wii Boxing scale? As someone who never owned a Wii, and so I had no real interest, like, I don't have a history with Matt. Matt would go into no. I like the memes, but I don't know that guy. Dr. Mario! Listen, I like Dr. Mario. He's swell. He's interesting Mario. But he's not a husband. Not even almost good enough. He's just a likable guy. Twiins has to know her husbandos before they qualify. Exactly. It's an important thing. But yeah, Dr. Mario, he's just Mario with a cool outfit, isn't he? But he's a doctor, which means rich. Yeah, but Captain Falcon is, like, a race car driver and probably also rich. Money's not the biggest thing here. Mario is homie, but not husband material. Exactly. Duck Hunt Dog, that's another pet. Oh, Falco and Fox. Are they pets? Oh no, they're, like, furry. I don't know. I don't know how to categorize Falco and Fox. I guess they're more than a pet. I think they cross over the threshold just enough. Yeah, that sounds fine. I'm gonna make Fox is likable, but he's not a husband. Like, Fox is swell, but not husband material. Falco, I like Falco a lot more. He's not perfect though. Yeah. If Bowser counts as not a pet, then Falco and Fox are also not pets. There we go. This is how we're working with. It's a Venn diagram. Falco's almost good enough. He's just too much of an asshole and has too little screen time. I would not, Messiah says. I would not, but I can concede that Falco and Wolf are fuckable. I don't have a history with Matt. Makes it sound like the rest of us had a romantic summer at the Wii Sports Resort in 2012. Memories that we will cherish and regret. So if he had more screen time, he'd be less of an asshole? No, I would just have, like, we'd have more to work with. Falco's kind of limited in the character department. So, not like Captain Falcon. Fucking. Listen, this is a character-by-character thing. The rules cannot be overarching. Ganondorf is top tier. Look at this fucking man. He's built like a brick shithouse. Ganondorf is the sorcerer rogue king of the Gerudo. Every iteration of Ganondorf is fuckable to some degree. Even Ocarina of Time, where he's at his worst. Ganon is top. Ganon is great. Ganon is 10 out of 10. Ganon could probably sustain the entirety of the Gerudo population by himself. Even Breath of the Wild Ganon. That one's an asterisk. Breath of the Wild Ganon, asterisk. Too much Ganon. Simultaneously too much Ganon and not enough Ganon. That's a Pokemon. That's a pet. Ike! I like Ike. You like Ike. Everybody likes Ike. That's a two-handed sword. That is a two-handed sword that he wields in one hand. Yes! I don't know anything about Ike's game. I just know that sword he should have to use two hands to wield it, and he does not. And that's perfect. He does fight for his friends. I've got him in Fire Emblem Engage, and He's swell there too. He's just a chill guy. He's not my husband. That would be Sigurd. My husbands for Fire Emblem Engage are Sigurd, Louis, Zelkov, Gris. Yes, also Priam, his descendant in Awakening. Dude, so he's got that, like, a similar sword. And I was fighting him, and that's gotta be the toughest battle in the game. It's technically optional, so you don't have to do it, but it's so much fun, because you use, like, your whole army to fight him. And Priam is really strong. And so I was like, uh-oh, and so I was like, okay, I'll get, like, an archer, someone who will fight him at a distance, because he's got a sword, so he won't be able to counter. And then he lobs the sword. I married Priam in one playthrough. What a 10 out of 10 guy. That's another Pokemon. That's a pet. That's another Pokemon. That's a pet. Joker. Okay, Joker's kind of young. I'm gonna say he's technically old enough. That being said, he's still... No. He's still no. Joker's... Oh no, not the hiccups. Oh no. Joker's got enough character to be interesting-ish. But in general, I'm kind of just disappointed with Persona 5, and I think that kind of rubs off on Joker. That being said, if Arsene was available as an option, Arsene would probably be almost good enough. So there you go. Hang on, let me get a big drink of water. Okay. Okay, that should handle the hiccups. Yeah. Okay, great. We're good. We're alright. We're alive. I want a Persona 6. I agree. I will say, Persona 5's opening, with, like, the really stark red and then black and white, that played a humongous role in kind of, inspiring me and how I approach art. So... there you go. I want it to be green. You know what? I agree. Yeah. Because Persona 4 was yellow, and 5 was red, and I'd like us to have a cool color again. That'd be cool. Ken! Okay, I don't know anything about Ken. Okay, I don't play Street Fighter. I don't know anything about Ken. I don't know anything about Ryu. I'm gonna put him in likable, but not a husband. Ken seems like a jackass. But, like a funny one? Ken is married? Uh-oh. Well, then, nope. Sorry, Ken. Not available then. Not like, Captain Falcon doesn't count. Not anymore. Okay, he'll back up to likable. Listen, sisters before misters. Most of the time. He's hot and he has a nice wife. Okay, so he is married. Okay, then I'll put him in no. I'll just put him in likable. He's still likable. He's a nice guy. Everything is asterisk Captain Falcon. I guess we'll pull Ryu out while we're here. And I'll put Ryu also in likable, but not a husband. Ryu just seems like more boring Ken, but nicer Ken? I don't know, man. I don't know. Actually, we'll put Ryu in no. Ryu seems fine, but just not interested. And I don't think he's interested either. So, perfect. Perfect, good. D-to-D? Oh... D-to-D. What is D-to-D? Is he a pet? He's like a duck thing. I'm gonna just put him in no. He's a king. Yeah, sorry for blowing my nose. I'm still fighting off that sickness from last time. He's an eagle. No way. He can't be an eagle. I thought he was like a duck or a penguin. We're gonna just keep him in no. I'm gonna call him as close to human as Bowser, but but no. K. Rool, however, K. Rool's a pet. I cannot tell you what differentiates these two things. Why one is not a pet, and why the other is a pet. They're both kings. Maybe it's because K. Rool just looks more like a real animal versus Dedede looking like a cartoon. But yeah, there you go. I can't explain it. I'm gonna put Kirby into not applicable. Kirby is too innocent. Kirby might as well be a child. I'm also pretty sure Kirby is a single cell. I think that's the canon explanation for Kirby's copy ability. But I can't remember. Not my main. I'm sorry. Dedede does have no. Dedede is fine. K. Rool has very cool music though. Link! I love Link. I love every version of Link. Link is great. This is honestly one of my least favorite outfits for Link. I prefer the green tunic, but the blue one still ain't bad. I'm really excited for Tears of the Kingdom happening in the not too distant future. So boop. Actually, are you above Ike? No. Okay. But yeah, I love Link. I love the Zelda franchise. What a surprise. Wow, yeah. We're getting some real clear kind of visions of what Twiins likes. Twiins is doing the husbando calculation. Canonically, Kirby is the incarnation of positive energy from a god. I see. Yeah, Kirby's complex. And I think that's fine to just keep him down here. Lil Mac. Oh, I like Little Mac. I do like him. I'm gonna put him at almost good enough. Yeah, almost good enough. He's swell. He's just not quite good enough. I like him a lot though. There's nothing wrong with like Little Mac, and it's not because he's short. He's not even that short. I think he's like 5'9" or something. Quite frankly, it's that there are other characters from the Punch-Out games that I like more than Little Mac, which prevents him from going too high in my eyes. Other fighters from Punch-Out would have definitely ranked higher. Exactly, yeah. Critter and I are on the same wavelength. The blue tunic is interesting. I'm disappointed we didn't get more direct lore on why this iteration of Link was so visually far from the typical Link. What trauma did the boy go through? I've got a theory. Everyone, pause. It's time. Lil Mac is 5'5". He's a short king. Okay, but theory time with Twiins. Zelda theory. Okay, so I theorize, and Allison agrees with me. Calamity Ganon is like that because it's all of the timelines merging. It's why we have references to all the different games in Breath of the Wild, even though that doesn't make sense because they're from different timelines and we shouldn't have all these different references and things. It's why Ganon is like that. It's why he's so kind of distortedly powerful. I believe that this is a completely different universe, like a parallel one. Let me stick with me. Stay with me. So Ocarina of Time Zelda accidentally split the timeline by sending Link back, and that created the 3 timelines: Adult Link, Child Link, and Link Defeated timeline. And so Breath of the Wild is a convergence of all those timelines, but disconnected from the other timelines. So it's like, he doesn't have green because he's not related to all the other Links. It's why Zelda also struggles so much with her Triforce stuff. She's not related to Hylia like how all the other Zeldas are, and it's why Ganon's like that. And I think that's why he's wearing blue, because this isn't the same Link in like that, who gets kind of reincarnated time and time again. I think it's a completely different Link who has been roped into the calamity because of Ganon. That's my theory. my game theory. Thanks for watching. So, there you go. Maybe I'll make a shitty theory video for Tears of the Kingdom before it comes out. Let's get back to the tier list. Lucario is a pet. That's a Pokemon. Luigi. Okay, Luigi's perfect. And okay, so Luigi X Daisy all the way. I would not marry Luigi because he's taken, and I wouldn't want to get between them. But that being said, Daisy has picked the perfect man. He's great. He's got a fun character. He's a sweetie pie. Every iteration of Luigi is 10 out of 10. So he is perfect. I wouldn't be marrying him again. Wouldn't want to get between him and Daisy. They're the perfect couple. But he's great. He's 10 out of 10, and he deserves to be up there. Mario is fine. Mario exists, I guess. No. He's too boring. He's like Ryu. He's just there. Luigi X Daisy and Rosalina X Waluigi. Wow, that's a pull right there. Luigi's hard, or Waluigi's hard to kind of categorize, because I like the idea of him fancying Daisy as well, but Daisy and Luigi, so I don't know. But Waluigi, I'm gonna be honest. Being a doctor makes him slightly more likable. Yeah, it's being a doctor makes him become suddenly having something of a character. If Waluigi was here, he'd be imperfect, by the way. I'm gonna let you all know now. He's not, because he's not playable. But if he were. Marth is likable, but I don't care. He's just whatever. He's fine, like, as a character, but not a husband. He's meh. He's as interesting as Dr. Mario. You know what I'm saying? I'll even put him next to Dr. Mario. Twiins wants unrequited love in her Mario games. It's true. All the no's seem to be personality is cardboard here. I think that's a bold statement for Cloud. But not a necessarily incorrect one. Dedede probably has the most character out of the no section. Mega Man. I'm gonna say Mega Man's a kid. The name, he should be Mega Kid. Rock Kid, that's his name. He's Rock Man in Japanese. And his sister's Roll. They're rock and roll. That's the joke. But yeah, Mega Man's gonna go right there. That's where he belongs. He looks like he's 5. Meta Knight. No. Meta Knight's fascinating. For some reason, he is applicable, though. Just like Dedede. Even though he's the same race as Kirby, but I don't know, he's different. He's special, but he's still no. Because he's just like, whatever. That's the fatal flaw with Kirby games. Kirby games are a lot of fun to play. Kirby character, and their lore can be fucking bananas. But Kirby characters are so like, what's your personality? Ha ha ha. Okay. Do you have anything other than being vaguely evil? Sword. Okay. The most complex character in Kirby I can think of is Marx. Yeah, probably. So, what are you gonna do? Mewtwo is a pet, a very sentient one, but is a pet. Mr. Game & Watch? No. No, he's on a different dimension than me, and that's not gonna work out. Olimar. I never played Pikmin. Fun fact. So I don't really know a whole lot about Olimar. I don't know anything about Olimar, now that I'm thinking about it. I hate Olimar. Like, fighting against him. Olimar's Smash is stupid and dumb. I'm gonna just put him in no. Mewtwo is a pet that actively hates being your pet. It's true. A pet with, like, human-level intelligence. Olimar is married and has several children? What? No, that's not... That can't... No. You're lying. That's a lie. That's not possible. You're making that up. I'm Googling it. I'll scroll up a little bit so we can kind of get a good look at the list going so far. Hang on. I'm Googling. Pikmin. Is Olimar married? Olimar's known family consists of his wife, his son, his daughter, and his pet. What? That's bananas. That's bananas. What? Well, fellas, if Olimar can do it, then so can you. There's nothing stopping you. Pac-Man. Almost, I would say Pac-Man's almost not applicable. I know Pac-Man's got, like, a girlfriend or a wife. He's also just weird. Pac-Man's no. Pac-Man's scary. I don't like Pac-Man. Pichu, that's a pet. Pikachu, that's a pet. Piranha Plant, look, it's like Doug. Doug, I cranked up Doug's voice, by the way. If you donate $5 or more, Doug should still chit-chat, but I cranked up his voice as high as I can go. I don't know if that'll fix how quiet he is, though. I don't know why it's being all weird and silly about it. Okay, so Piranha Plant's not a pet, because he's a plant. I'm gonna put him in not applicable, because he's a plant. I really like fighting as Piranha Plant, though. I'll say that. Husband list aside, if this was a who would twins play as list, I like playing as Piranha Plant a lot. I'm not necessarily great with him, but he's fun. I never date a man that eats ghosts. You know what? It's a good rule to live by. Pokemon Trainer is 10? Oh, he is, isn't he? Damn it. Well, he would go into no anyway. I just like playing as Pokemon Trainer. That's my problem. But then all the Pokemon are also pets, so it just doesn't work anyway. Oh, who cares though? Because we have fucking Richter Belmont. Oh my gosh. So obviously long hair Richter is better than Dude Bro College Richter. But Richter Belmont is fucking great. And we're gonna grab Simon right now, because Simon belongs up there too. Yes! Yes! Look at them! They're so fucking cool! Richter's hot, but he's boring. Nah. He's so... 10. 10s across the board. To be fair, I've never played the Castlevania games. I haven't either, but you should look up the fucking art. I love the artist who's, like, done, like, all the art for Castlevania. She's amazing. I think her last name is Kojima or Ito. Oh, can't remember, but she's great, and you should look up her art, and look up long hair Richter, and so, great. That's perfect. Ridley. That's a pet. I'm gonna say Ridley's a pet. Yeah. Ayami Kojima? I'm gonna say yes. That sounds right. Robin. So, okay, now we're back into Fire Emblem. Robin is also pretty likable. Not a husband. I'll put him next to Marth. Yeah. In terms of playing as Robin, I liked Robin a lot better than Corrin. Robin did a good job of making me feel smart and also being, like, a pivotal character in the plot, without it feeling, like, eye-rolly, like how Corrin did. I couldn't help but be like, really, with Corrin. And it's just kind of the way they're written, you know, they were just a little bit smarter with Robin's dialogue. I also like being a tactician more than being a little water dragon, but that's just a personal thing. This whole thing's a personal thing. It's my tier list. Shipping with Lucina. Congrats. Personally, I don't really ship, I guess if anybody, I ship male Robin with Chrom. But yeah, there you go. He's likable. Just not a husband. I don't think Dr. Mario deserves to be that high up. There we go. I think that Fire Emblem self-inserts are gonna have a hard time being Husbando. It's true, because Byleth's the husband. Is Byleth here? He should be. No! Where's Byleth? Isn't Byleth in this game? Is Byleth not in this game? Isn't Byleth in this game? I guess not. Byleth would be a husband, though. No one cares for male Byleth? Incorrect. Byleth's a girl. Oh! Male Byleth. Ah! Female Byleth looks stupid. I hate female Byleth. She looks so fucking dumb. This is one of the worst designs I've ever seen in my entire life. Male Byleth is perfect, though. Male Byleth would be perfect. But female Byleth is stupid. On a technicality, I could rank her up there. Because you can play it. Can you? No, can you? No. Can you play as both male and female? I think you can. Well, whatever. Okay, well then we'll all you'll just have to remember that male Byleth goes up here. He's pretty high too. He'd probably be near Ganondorf. Let's keep moving forward with Rob. Rob is not applicable. Rob is toy. Rob is not alive. Rob is also tiny. Rob is child adjacent. Rob's not applicable. Roy. I'm realizing I know very little about Roy. In my head, he's a goblin, but that's purely because of Awkward Zombie. I'm gonna put Roy into, I'll put him in no. He can be high no, though. He can be right there. Yeah. I just don't know enough about him. He looks fine, I guess, but eh. Soren, that's a child. Is that his name? He's a kid. He goes down here. Oh, but Snake though? Okay, everyone look out. We got another top tier husband coming in hot. Fuck yes. Time to technicality. Soren? What's his name? What's his name? No, what's his name? Shulk. That's it. Who's Soren? I'm just gonna Google Soren? That didn't work. Character. There's a My Little Pony character named Soren. Are you combining Sora and Corin? No, I think there's someone named Soren. But now I don't know. Ike's boyfriend, is that his name? Anyway, Shulk is a child. Soren might exist, and Snake is top. Snake is top tier. I honestly prefer Big Boss, but Snake is still great. The only Soren I know is from Magic the Gathering. There seems to be an awful lot of Sorens, but I don't recognize any of them. I think you're confused. No, because I know this is Sora, and yeah, they're not like they're not the same. Maybe I have just said Corin's name too many times. Sonic is, I'm gonna say he's not a pet. He's on the same level as, like, Falco and Fox. He's still no, though. Sonic is no. No, thank you. Isn't Sonic a child? I don't know. Sonic is canonically 15. But, like, that's in Hedgehog years, isn't it? I don't know, man. He's no. He's too cartoon to be a kid, but he's He's still no. Sonic is no. He is no. No thank you. No. Villager. Villager, we're counting as not a child. Since it's technically an avatar for you. That being said, Villager is also no. No thank you. No, just nah. Blank slate, too boring. No thank you. Not interested. Wario is also no. Because Wario is disgusting. Wario is like, he's a slime ball. He's gross. Wario is boo. I can't believe this. Wario is perfect husband material, what do you mean? I think he could be. But as it is, as we currently are, it wouldn't work out. But you can keep him. Brick pieces. You can ride on his motorcycle with him. Thank you. Welcome. Howdy. I appreciate you. I could also get a ride in Captain Falcon's supercar, so I don't need a motorcycle. That's not his name. Wolf. Wolf is... I'll put him in almost good enough too. He's edgy and interesting. That's something. I'll be honest, I haven't played Star Fox, so I don't know a ton about the Star Fox kids. But Wolf looks cool. That's it. Blue Falcon. That is, yeah. Yoshi is a pet. That's a pet. Hero. Okay, Hero, I'm gonna put Hero in almost good enough. Because he is. And I like all the different heroes. I don't know all of them too well, but I like all the different designs. Hero's great. Hero is really swell. Just not quite really a husband. Not helped by the fact that they're usually paired with characters that I would rather have as a husband. So, kind of similar to, Little Mac. The haircut, though. I don't mind that. That's fine. Listen, I like Dragon Ball. I like the Dragon Ball hairstyles. But yeah. Almost. Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, listen, I love them. They're not husbands. I'm gonna put them at the top of likable, not husbands. Kazooie wouldn't even be applicable, because she's a lady. But Banjo, not a husband, but they're great. I love them. All of my heart goes to Banjo and Kazooie. They're my favorites of all time, but that doesn't make them husband material. So, there you go. I love you, Banjo. Terry, though! Oh, yes! I think that's top right there. Look at him! Terry Bogard is perfect. 10 out of 10. The guy that does the right thing because it's the right thing, plus he's a single father to his adoptive son, who is also a 10 as an adult. Welcome, Mr. Magius. Banjo's a good brother, cool dude. He is. And yeah, Terry's perfect. I don't even know jack shit about this game. Streets of Rage? Is that it? A bunch of hot, realistic buff men. And Luigi. Yeah, Terry makes my heart go doki doki the same way Kaiji does. And I can't explain that sentence. Fatal Fury. I see. But yeah, I've never played Fatal Fury. I don't know anything about Fatal Fury. I don't know anything about Terry as a character. And it does not matter. Terry's perfect. Steve? No. Hey, fuck you, Steve. I hate you. I hate Steve. Okay, Minecraft's also just kind of scary, though. The first time I think anyone plays Minecraft, it's like, I don't know, you feel weirdly isolated, but also like you're not alone. And it'll have its spooky sound effects. And Steve just looks bleh. And so, no, fuck you, Steve. I hate Steve. Steve sucks. Here comes a psychologically damaged homicidal maniac, aka Twiins will be all over that. Hear me out, Enderman, though? No. No, I'm not interested. The Endermen scare me a lot. I used to be really afraid of Slender Man. Luckily, the game, Slender, kind of helped me get over that. but nah. Enderman doesn't do anything. Steve doesn't do anything. Boo. Sephiroth, though. Sephiroth can get it. Look at this pretty man. He's so pretty. And he's got the one wing. And he's so tragic. And he's got the long ass sword. Sephiroth's cool. He is a bad guy. Listen, I don't want him to win, but look at him though. If there's one thing that they can do right in Final Fantasy, it's design villains. Look at him. Yes, 10. Oh no, he's hot. The fact Steve's shirt is slightly untucked makes him look like a slob. I agree! Like, why do they do that? Either have it all tucked in, or have it all untucked. Stupid. Even Seymour from Final Fantasy X, though? Oh, Seymour. I was playing Final Fantasy X. Orin was my husband. Hang on. Final Fantasy X. Seymour. Oh, Seymour! Right! Yeah, he's pretty hot too. He's a bad guy, like a villain, but he looks super fly. even with the stupid hair. Like, that's some Mondo stupid hair. And he's a creep, but he is hot. They know how to make hot guys. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, this guy. Oh, what's his name? Guys, what's his name? What's his name? Ooh, what's his name? It's Kazuma, thank you. Okay, Kazuma, that's a no. Kazuma's no. I don't know anything about his franchise, really. I do recognize him throwing his, like, the kid, like, his own son into the volcano, and that was the joke with his release trailer, and that was really hilarious. That was really fun. But I don't know anything else about him, and so he's no. He does nothing for me. He looks fine. Kazuya. And then Sora. Sora, I think, technically just wheedles his way out of child. Am I correct? He's a no either way, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Sora's like 18 by this point? Jesus, it feels like he should be. Yeah, but nah, I was honestly, listen, I'm happy for people who were excited for Sora as the final DLC character. I couldn't care less. I don't give a flying shit about Sora. So I was disappointed. It was a very pretty trailer, though. There we go. There's the list. Everyone remember that there's an asterisk. Byleth would be in here. Yeah, if we had a picture representing male Byleth. I need water. Hang on. I'm dehydrating. You wanted Dante? Yeah, I wanted an Undertale character. Have a great day, Twin. You're super cool. Hey, thank you. You too. Right back at ya. Hiya. That was me throwing the compliment back. Sora being so tied to Disney makes him being in Smash weird for me. He doesn't fit in Smash aesthetic very well. I think Smash has barely anything that one could describe as a consistent aesthetic. I mean, look at who we have standing right next to each other, you know? But it is fascinating that they are so limited with what they can actually incorporate, because they clearly can't have any of the Disney characters involved. So yeah, Sora's a weird one. I am happy for everyone who is excited about him, though. Listen, I got Banjo. I can't sit here and throw a little tantrum because I didn't get, like, Undyne or something, so. Everyone wanted Sans, but I think Undyne would have been better. Toby Fox rep. I agree. Either Undyne or Papyrus. Sans, because Sans wouldn't fight. He only fights in the genocide route because he has to. So, listen, I get it, but Sans wouldn't work. Also, why is Sheik in non-applicable if he's a trans man? Cause I wouldn't describe Sheik as a trans man. Sheik is just Zelda in a costume. I suppose you could headcanon that she completely transforms her gender as well, but at this point it's pretty clear Sheik is just Zelda in a getup. At least canonically. So, not applicable. Sheik's very cool though. I like Zelda. Listen, just because they're not applicable, just because they're not husbands doesn't mean I don't like them, you know? I like lots of these characters a lot. That's true, everyone got at least one of their never-evers in this game. Exactly. So yeah, there we go. A bit of a shorter stream, but, I mean, there's only so many Smash characters. Which is bananas. It feels like I was looking at it, I'm like, is this really all of them? It feels like there's so fucking many. But, not... I mean... I guess once you rank all of the, Animal Crossing villagers, every tier list feels small after that. It's only been an hour. I know, right? That's alright. I've got other things I ought to do today, so it's not the end of the world that I do a shorter stream. For the next Smash, I don't expect us to have all of these characters come back. Listen, it's great having everyone here again. It was so fucking hype, and it is really cool that we get to play as some of these older characters who got lost, you know, left behind. And that, you know, color, like, outfit swaps became their own canon things as well. But, I don't think we can have all of this again. And I hope the next Smash is sort of like a restart. Where, of course, we'll probably have the staples back. You know, Link, Mario, Pikachu, Kirby, Samus. You know, like the core collection. But they really ought to get revamped movesets. And I think instead of trying to get everyone in again for the next Smash game, they ought to try, just filling out with a different roster. So maybe that means we don't get Luigi, but we get Waluigi instead. You know, maybe instead of Marth and Robin and everything, we cut them out and we just go with Alier from Fire Emblem Engage, and we don't have all the Fire Emblem characters. You know, and I think newer characters could come back. Oh my gosh.
Here's one for Luigi as he stands among giants.
Here's one for Luigi as he stands amongst giants. Thank you. I always get quiet so cause I love being able to listen to the message. But yeah, I think newer characters, you know, like from the latest DLC waves, you know, so Sephiroth and Piranha Plant and Banjo and K. Rool, you know, I think they could come back, and other sort of newer faces. I think, you know, Joker, you know, Ryu, you know, they could come back, but some of these old favorites, you know, Dr. Mario, we don't need Dr. Mario. You know? Stuff like that. Bowser, do we need Bowser, or could we do a different, more interesting Mario villain? Something like that, you know? That's what I think, personally. I think, rather than try to recapture this again, to just try to do a new thing. I'm sure it'd be great. I'm sure it'd still be tons of fun. We need Bowser? Listen, I love Bowser too, okay? Don't worry. I'd be sad if Bowser wasn't there, but also I recognize that sometimes you gotta make cuts. Gotta start making cuts. Personally, I would love to see a more traditional fighting game with the Smash concept, but that would never happen with Nintendo. So focused on a more casual audience. Yeah, I think that's probably a good thing. You know, because there are so many already, you know, really solid traditional fighting games available to play. And Smash is so unique. You know, nothing else really feels like Smash. And so I think kind of sticking to their sort of casual, for lack of any other word, approach to fighting games is a good idea, because it does make them incredibly accessible to everyone. So yeah. Gotta dip. Adios. We'll be ending soon anyway. Don't worry, Nep. You won't be losing out on anything too exciting. Alright, now that Nep's gone, everyone say your funniest jokes. Wait, does Piranha Plant move? Because it's like a plant. Yeah. It can like run around in its little pod. Listen, it's cartoon logic. Meanie. Looking forward to Zelda theory stream. Yeah, maybe I'll do that next week. It'll be easier to do if I have like pictures and I can I've got MS Paint up and I can like draw arrows and shit. We'll do that next week. That sounds fun. Tomorrow we'll be back to Bug Snacks. Finally. Good gravy. I found a Brit. Everyone look. I-Z the Egoni. They're a Brit. I found you. I think we're nearly done with Bug Snacks. Like, I think we can finish it tomorrow. Unless I'm way off base. But we've got nearly the entire village back put together. So, yeah, I think it'll be another kind of like 4 to 5 hour stream. Yeah. Yeah, okay, but I don't drink tea or nothing. Yeah, you drink squash. That's weird. Where I come from, squash is just a gourd. The first time I heard about squash, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's alright. I like a lot of British TV, so don't worry about it. Because that's a gaming conspiracy theory stream. Any Deltarune theories? I have thoughts on, all of my Deltarune theories are old and crusty. I would have to either replay Deltarune or like wait around for the next chapter to come out. It should be coming out, actually I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it should be coming out in the not too distant future. And then I was like, that's unfounded. Toby hasn't said anything. It's called Rabina blushes and hides face with hands. Best BBC comedy show? Obviously Taskmaster. However, I also really like I like 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. I didn't watch the Spamton Sweepstakes. Alsa did though. She told me about it. I assumed there'd be nothing, and I don't know why. I was like, there won't be any new things, as if Toby's ever just released something without adding a little extra something special in there. Alright. Since we started wandering away, I guess we'll wrap up stream. Man, yeah, it's so weird only streaming for an hour. Are You Being Served, Waiting for God, and Chef are fantastic. I have not seen them. Yeah, most of my British TV is Channel 4 and the comedians being funny. Where's the donation link thingy? It should be in the About page, and you have to scroll down slightly. And it'll be there. I watched a video. I have no idea what this show was. It's Lauren and Hacker. I don't know. It's some, like, live thing. Hacker is a dog. It's a puppet. Then you've probably seen a clip from one of their bloopers where Hacker is like, we're just regular men. And the girl's like, what do you mean regular men? And he's like, we're just innocent men. And like, he says it so dramatically. And this is clearly like a kind of like a between shows, like up next is gonna be whatever. Like it's a comedy thing, but he says it just so dramatically. And he's this stupid dog puppet, and she loses it. And I watched a video about that. There you go. That's That's what's going on with Twiins and watching British TV. I guess it's time to do adult things like, ugh, taxes. Taxes are, I think you can start filing your taxes now. They're not due until like April or something, right? I don't know. But it never hurts to get them done early, out of the way. At least that's how I think about it, because otherwise I get all like stuck in my own head and I'm like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Don't you have to have a license for TV in British land? I don't know. Oh, a lot, or like, are you asking me to watch? Like, I basically everything's on YouTube. Channel 4 posts like whole episodes of things on their YouTube, and so does Taskmaster. So now everything is pretty readily available. The Twiins skipping out on her telly license. Telly license. That's Don't Hug Me When I'm Scared is on Channel 4? Oh, fascinating. I should look into how that's going, because I know that for a long time they were really resistant on making a TV show, even though they were approached quite a
Thank you for the stream funsies. Twiins W Carrot.
Yay! Thank you! I appreciate it. Also, let me know if Doug's still too quiet. I'll try to make him louder if and I can. I'll look into that. But yeah. I know they were bows Britishly. So you like a teapot. Here's your handle, here's your spout. Sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I know Don't Hug Me When I'm Scared were really resistant to getting into a TV program, because they wanted to have like complete control over it. So yeah, I hope that's going well. All right. I've embarrassed Izzy the Egoni. We hate the British here. Incorrect. We appreciate them. That's why we bully them so much. But yeah. I guess I'll actually call it. I'll see you all tomorrow and everything, assuming I don't get like fucking hyper sick or something, but it shouldn't happen. Fingers crossed. And that's gonna be it for today. Adios. See ya. Make sure to drink your vegetables and eat your water. I'll see you on the flip side. Goodbye.